Sometimes when I have clients in my office, and especially if one of the partners is possessive and we're trying to work through that, you'll see a lot of anger and you'll see a lot of controlling behaviors. And I oftentimes will ask the other partner, were they like this before you married? And the partner will usually tell me, yes. My partner has always been jealous, but I thought it was cute. I thought it was normal. I mean, when you love somebody, it's wonderful to feel like they get jealous when you're not around. But make no mistake, when you're with a possessive partner, it has very little to do with them just loving you so much. It usually has more to do with their insecurities, their vulnerabilities, their fears of abandonment, and it can get scary. Just as a reminder, because I see so much abuse in marriages, I want to remind you, I want to go through several signs that your partner isn't cute anymore, that they are possessive, and this is something you need to seek therapy for or you need to get help for. And if you're not married to them, reconsider ending up with a person like this. The first thing is your partner controls your life and decisions. This doesn't start all at once, but it does begin within the first 6 months of a relationship. So you do see it. When you decide to do something, your partner will try to change that, or they're unhappy. And so in an effort for them to express their unhappiness, they make you feel selfish or you feel guilty, and you go along with it. Make no mistake, that is a manipulation, and they are doing it on purpose. Secondly, your partner begins to stalk you. You tell your partner you're not going to be at a certain place and you don't want to go out with them, and they come and check on you to make sure that you're where you said you would be. I had a partner that did this once during dating, and it scared me so badly. He did tell me about it the next day, but that's when I decided, okay, this relationship cannot continue because this is not a healthy person. He has some kind of issues that we would need to work on. And since we were dating and there were a few other things, mostly that he was angry and wounded, I just decided that it would not be a good fit for what I wanted in my life or what I wanted in a relationship. Your partner has no other social friends or interactions outside of you. Now, you may think it's an act of love when they want to make you exclusive, right? I want to be with you all the time. Isn't that music to your ears? Well, it shouldn't be, but for many people it is. It's a security, especially if they've been divorced before or abandoned before, or they've been cheated on. They oftentimes think that this type of a person who has no other social contacts, no friends, just wants you, is going to appease them. But it doesn't. Long term, these people are exhausting. And not only that, when you're married to them, they become very resentful if you go out, if you have friends. And I've seen this acted out time and again. And because you're married to them and you don't want to upset them, it ends up really limiting your life, and you're exhausted because you're this person's entertainment. Not only are you their entertainment, you're the only person they do anything with, and it's extremely boring and stifling after a while. Your partner doesn't respect your personal space. When your partner doesn't respect your personal space, more than likely it's because they feel like they've gotten betrayed or cheated on or something else. They're very insecure from their past. And when they tell you something like this, you right away go, oh, yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. Yeah. But you know what? You shouldn't get it. And the reason you shouldn't get it is because you don't want to be with someone who isn't responsibly mature enough to take care of their own issues. Getting betrayed does hurt. Getting abandoned or neglected does hurt. But if you're a mature adult, you need to deal with that. You don't treat your partner like a controller or like a possessive person just because you haven't gotten over your stuff. The reason is because if this is describing you, you will carry this new threat into your relationship, and your possessiveness will drive your partner away. If you're the partner with someone doing that to you, you need to seek therapy, and you need to start it soon rather than later if you want this relationship to work. And lastly, your partner gets jealous if you're spending time with anybody, either sex, men or women. When your partner has this type of a persona or actions, this is a person who has been really, really terribly hurt in their childhood. They probably have deep-seated abandonment issues. If you are telling yourself you can love them through this, you are telling yourself something that's not true. This person needs to resolve these issues. You know, we used to, and I think many moms and dads, grandparents still tell people that it's okay if they're possessive. That means they really love you. Within reason, possessiveness, jealousy is normal. But when it gets to this extent, that they are jealous of anybody you spend your time with, that's a classic sign of abuse. And it's mostly abuse because there's something that happened in their childhood that they're not ready to give up. And they're going to work it out through controlling you in a new relationship. Beware.